Waltham Newswatch was on hand last week for the Boys and Girls Club annual gala silent auction at the Westin.
20 years!
Particularly the Sarah and Martin family, who not just for this event have worked tirelessly for 5 months, but for decades have supported the Waltham Boys and Girls Club.
Well, I had one of the best committees I could possibly have, and Jonah Sarah as my co-chair. We just had a great thing, and we had only 2 things we wanted to do. We wanted to sell the place out, which we've done. There's over 300 people here tonight. And the other thing we wanted to do is have the most successful auction that they've ever had.
It was the most successful auction in the 20-year history of the event, far exceeding attendance and funding totals from last year. The net amount raised was more than $180,000, more than $45,000 more than last year's total of $135,000. 300 people attended, a sellout crowd, over 215 from last year. Money raised at the gala accounts for a large percentage of the Boys and Girls Club's annual operating budget. The club's Keystone Club was also on hand to do some fundraising of its own, led by the 2010 Boys and Girls Club Youth of the Year.
Well, we're fundraising right now as a Keystone group for the national and regional conferences in which we go to when we meet with other clubs, and they help us out and we help them out about how to have better fundraising, how to make our club better as a whole, how to recruit more people.
So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. It was an extremely tough decision this year. Your winner has been a member for 6 years. Whenever asked to help around the club, the only response is, what do you need me to do? Loyal member of the Keystone Club and volunteers just about every event that we hold here. So, if I could have a drum roll please on your legs. I am honored to introduce to you this year's Waltham Boys and Girls Club of the Year. Where's that drum roll? Don't let it die. Michael Twinkie Jackson. Yeah!
Okay, I'd like to present Michael with a plaque that reads, Youth of the Year program sponsored by Reader's Digest Foundation proudly congratulates Michael Chasen, Youth of the Year and local finalist in the National Youth of the Year competition. Congratulations, Michael.
I'd just like to thank all the staff members here at the club and all the youth who are just here to support us, and that's it.
Michael is a perfect example of a good role model for Waltham youth. He's been involved in the Boys Club for 6 years, and he's trying to make sure kids find the right path, so I'm very happy to be here to congratulate him and his family, and to be here for the Boys Club as well.
I was surprised. I didn't know. I thought I had another year to go. You know, it was because there was a senior in it, and it was just overwhelming, I guess.
Back when I was growing up, it was more of side of town, backyard baseball, backyard basketball, backyard football. And so you had an east side, west side, south side, and north side. And so we formed teams on different parts of the city. And I stayed on the west side of town, and we played east side, south side, north side. And everyone, you know, of the league had the uniforms, either a grocery store, a funeral home, or
playground. Since having kids, how much has your perspective changed towards community events with children?
Sure, and communities are really what shape kids these days. And I think providing safe places to go for kids that, when they're out of school is something that's very important for our community. Having mom and dads being able to send their kids to places like this is really important for them, to give them opportunities to get things they need to get done in the day. So there's nothing better than Boys and Girls Club.